With Reggie, it was always, when you saw him, that smile of his. He was just a true person who was always happy to see you. He gave you the greatest smile, gave you the greatest hug, and he made you feel so much better for being around him.
Reggie was personality plus, and first and foremost, he cared about everybody and he wanted to help everyone. He also had an infectious sense of humor. He's just very likable.
He was a gregarious guy, and he truly was just one of those special people. He impacted a lot of people that came along his path.
Reg was always there for whether it was family or work friends or people from Rockhurst. Always available, always the most generous of people I ever met. And the scope of people that were in his friendship network was second to none.
He saw what athletics could do to a university's student population. Brings them together, something to cheer for, something to feel proud of all the things that make up your college experience. Athletics, whether you play or whether you just want to root for your team, can become a big part of that, and an important part of that to the campus culture.
The impact he has on the Rockhurst community speaks for itself. I mean, he was a dedicated alum. He was just beyond sports too. Reggie was very, very interested and concerned and really wanted the school to do well overall, not only sports, but the school itself. So he was more than just a sports person when it comes to Rockhurst. That concept, a man for others, is really important because Reggie was had a phenomenal personality, as most people know, but his scope of operations well exceeded Rockhurst. And, like one of the things he did is he ran a golf tournament for the U.S. Marines. It was the biggest moneymaker they had. And one of the things that Reggie would always make people know, he was from Rockhurst. And so that scope of Reggie exceeded just Rockhurst itself. He made sure that people knew who Rockhurst was beyond just Rockhurst people, and I think that becomes very, very important because that enhances the Rockhurst name.
Reggie just put people first, and he embodied everything that Rockhurst stands for.
Reggie loved golf, and golf in many ways is a metaphor for life. So I share this prayer with you and dedicate this to Reggie. Lord, as I walk down the fairways of life, help me to realize my greatest opportunities to learn are actually when I am in the rough, where I discover things I never knew were there. And when I'm in the deepest sand, where I learn that there is time to walk softly and clean up after myself. And when I'm playing scramble, where I learn I have friends to make up for what I lack. And when I find the water, where I learn that things are better left alone. And when the ball rolls into the hole for that wonderful par, help me to realize that all good things come from you.
This award is richly deserved. His heart was with this university, with the athletic department, and his work and devotion to it just speaks for itself. So we're all of the friends that are close are very happy that he got this. Very proud of it.
With some of the people that you have speaking and his good friends here, it's imperative upon them and us and me to keep it going. I think Reggie would be very, very disappointed if it stopped, just because he isn't here. If we stopped, I think Reggie would feel he was a failure. So I think Reggie enjoyed doing what he did, but the reason he got so many people involved in what he did is because he wants it to continue. And so I think the greatest tribute we can pay to him is to keep it going.